began asymptomatic testing.
Several student organizations at FGCU
and we're going to play Guess the Song.
Hello, welcome to Hanging with the Executives here at the Bauer School of Music.
And you're watching ENTV.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Hard Hitters. We haven't seen you guys since last year, technically. But to kick off 2022, we had some very interesting games this past week. But before anything, I'm your host, Sarah Mankowitz, and I'm joined with
Asselin, Tyler Watkins,
and Ian Lynch.
And we've had a very interesting game with the Raiders versus the Chargers. It was 35-32. The game went into overtime. So it was kind of a boring game, honestly, leading up to that overtime. But then it obviously picked up some more intensity. It was anyone's game. The Raiders ending up winning it. But what did you guys think of this game?
I was praying just for whatever, for it to end in a tie, just for like chaos to ensue. And it almost did. The Chargers 6 of 7 on fourth down. They converted 3 fourth downs on their game-tying touchdown drive at the end of the game alone. It was a fantastic game. I wish it would have ended in a tie.
Yeah, give Herbert credit. He had 103 yards on fourth down attempts alone. So he was definitely going off towards the end. Clutch play after clutch play. 4th and 21 with the touchdown pass pretty much towards the end of it.
It was pretty boring the whole game up until the last few minutes, honestly. Yeah, I just thought it became predictable.
But then we have a more hilarious game, in my opinion. We had the Jags versus the Colts game. Now, the Jags, before this game, were 2-14, and so clearly they weren't doing so hot. And the Colts were ready to, beat the Jags, go into the playoffs. And then the Jags ended up winning 26-11 and basically bumping the Colts out of the playoffs now. And so neither one of those teams are going into the playoffs, but I, for one, did not expect the Jags to win this game. Did any of you?
But I got to tell you, I could not wait for this Hard Knocks episode. I just could not wait to watch it and see what happened. But, I was not expecting this. I thought the Colts would have gotten it done, especially with Carson Wentz out there. They, at times in the season, they look like they could beat anybody. But then now, they're out of the playoffs and lost in the worst possible way. You go to Clown Town, the Jags fans out there in clown suits and, mocking their own owners. And you would think that, they could go in and get an easy dub, but no.
This game really showed that the weak point of the Colts is Carson Wentz. And so how they go about that in the future after basically committing to him as their long-term quarterback at the start of the season, it's going to be interesting to see where that goes.
So, moving on to this upcoming week, Saturday we've got some very interesting games. Honestly, Saturdays I'm most looking forward to, not only because the Patriots and Bills are playing, so we'll start off with that, but I think I'm going to go with the Patriots on this because I have to have loyalty, if anything, with my team. And so I think it's going to be a really close game. Obviously, we saw the last time the Bills beat the Patriots, and the time before that, the Patriots beat the Bills. The Bills have only won one more game than the Patriots have this season, so they're both at that same level.
I'm taking the Bills. I think they just looked too good against the Patriots 3 weeks ago when they played, and I think they're going to continue to come in with the same game plan and shut them down again.
Also on Saturday, we've got the Raiders versus the Bengals. Now, both of these teams are 10-7, so I think this is going to be a really close game as well. But I think the Raiders have honestly looked more consistent than the Bengals have this season.
This is the first playoff appearance for both starting quarterbacks, Derek Carr and Joe Burrow. I'm just going to go with Joe Burrow here. He's been playing fantastic, and they have ran the ball really well.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I'm going with the Bengals on this one. If the Bengals come out with that swagger with Joe Burrow on their side and Jamar Chase going off, maybe he won't get 3 touchdowns like he did against the Chiefs, but as long as that offense is on full throttle, I think the Bengals will come out of this one.
But then moving on to Sunday, we've got a not-so-close game, in my opinion. It's going to be the Eagles versus the Buccaneers, which, Tyler, I'm sure you're excited about this. The Eagles are 9-8, and the Bucs are 13-4.
They're already in Super Bowl form, I feel, with their defense, for the most part.
I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
The Jets game was questionable.
Yeah. We had a couple players, quit, but,
That would have been hilarious if the Jets ended up winning that game.
Yeah, that would have been worse, yeah.
But for the most part, they've looked pretty good.
With Tom Brady on your side, it's pretty difficult to bet against, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And so next we've got the 49ers and the Cowboys. As far as this game, I've got the Cowboys for this one. I mean, in the beginning of the season, you even said Cowboys, Super Bowl contenders. Don't know if they'll make it that far still. However, with this game, I do have the Cowboys, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, you just had to bring that back up. But I do have the Cowboys as well. They're the only team to score more than 40 points 5 times this year, and the last 2 have been over 50. So the offense is definitely clicking.
I'm going to take an upset here, and I think a lot of the NFL community will be glad to see the Cowboys are out.
Yeah, I'll definitely be a happy man on Monday come if the Cowboys are eliminated. But on this one, I have to go with the offensive power on the Cowboys. I mean, like you said, they have 5 40-plus point games.
Next, we've got the Steelers versus the Chiefs, and so I've got the Chiefs on this one. I dare somebody to upset me now because, I mean, the Chiefs have already beat the Steelers. They have a better win record than the Steelers do, and so...
Yeah, I think Ben Roethlisberger even has the Chiefs as well. So,
yeah,
I mean, like, when your leader doesn't even have faith in your own team, how are you going to bet for them? Like,
he's got to retire after the season. Like, it's time.
Yeah.
I mean, stranger things have happened. Like, look at how they got into the playoffs. I mean, it's easy to pick the Chiefs, I feel. So, there's always that one crazy game, and I feel like this one might be that one.
You upset?
I'm gonna pick the Steelers just because, like, on the off chance. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Chiefs. I'm pretty sure the Chiefs are gonna win, but on the off chance that they don't, I'm the one who said they would.
So you're predicting the Steelers, 100% locking it in.
Yes.
Okay.
That was not a confident yes.
He said yes, so we're gonna hold him to that.
I did say yes.
I think this will be the end of the road for Big Ben. Awesome career. But after this, he'll be packing his bags.
Since it is playoffs, our last game is Monday, and we've got the Cardinals versus the Rams. I've got the Rams on this. I think, honestly, the Rams' defense is going to be their saving grace in this game. But I can see if you guys would pick the Cardinals. Anyone pick the Cardinals?
No,
I got the Cardinals.
Wow, lots of upsets.
The Cardinals played a very good game last time they played the Rams in Los Angeles and came out with the win. Matthew Stafford, he has not played his best football the past couple weeks. They've been really struggling.
All right, well, we've definitely got some interesting upsets this week. I think we've upset almost every game. So be sure to tune in and see who was right. But thank you guys for watching Hard Hitters, and we'll see you guys next week.